Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us once again for another in-depth video discussion. Today, we are delving deep into the labyrinthine world of Social Security, and we'll be venturing into the fascinating topic of stimulus checks specifically targeted at Social Security recipients. This subject has been buzzing like a beehive recently, and we're here to bring you all the ins and outs. The silver lining in this discussion is that it's not all bleak news, so stay with us through this video, and we promise to leave no stone unturned. In an era where inflation is still running higher than what the Federal Reserve deems acceptable, and millions of hardworking Americans are struggling to make ends meet, one might wonder why we are even contemplating the idea of additional stimulus checks. The answer to this perplexing question is rather simple: errors. A mere 2 days ago, a headline graced our news feeds that read, "Stimulus check payment error sparks calls for Social Security investigation." So why are Social Security recipients rattled about the idea of receiving stimulus checks? The crux of the matter lies in the series of stimulus checks that were dispersed during the tumultuous times of the pandemic, including payments of $1,200, $600, and $1,400. If you happen to be one of the many Social Security recipients, particularly those relying on Supplemental Security Income, SSI, you found yourself in a financial quagmire. This was due to the stringent asset limits in place for Social Security beneficiaries, where having more than a certain amount in your bank account rendered you ineligible for your monthly SSI benefit. As a result, many individuals found themselves catapulted over this financial precipice, and now the Social Security Administration is seeking to recover these funds. The reason why the discussions concerning stimulus checks for Social Security recipients have come to the forefront is that these individuals are now being confronted with a vexing ultimatum. They must return the funds they initially received. However, there is a glaring hole in this equation: the absence of a Speaker of the House, a pivotal figure in the legislative process responsible for advancing bills. This legislative void has thrown us into a state of limbo, making the prospects of changing any laws a daunting endeavor. Responsibility for initiating the negotiation process for government funding has, consequently, fallen onto the shoulders of the Senate. Responsibility for initiating the negotiation process for government funding has, consequently, fallen onto the shoulders of the Senate. Yet, there is a crucial caveat to keep in mind. Experts and seasoned observers caution against excessive optimism as long as the United States finds itself entangled in two massive geopolitical conflicts: the Ukraine-Russia standoff, and the Israel-Gaza tensions. The nation's involvement in these complex international crises invariably diverts attention, resources, and political willpower away from pressing domestic issues. With a presidential election looming on the horizon, some keen political observers see a glimmer of hope amidst this convoluted political landscape. They argue that the prospect of stimulus checks for Social Security recipients, while not a guarantee, is not as far-fetched as it might initially appear. Although a one-time stimulus check may seem improbable, the tantalizing prospect of additional stimulus payments remains on the table, albeit enshrouded in an aura of uncertainty. To secure the long-term future of Social Security, a myriad of actions and measures are deemed necessary. These include enhancing tax revenue by raising the Social Security tax cap, potentially eliminating taxes on Social Security benefits, and contemplating an increase in the full retirement age. These steps are all essential pieces of the grand puzzle designed to strengthen the Social Security Trust Fund. However, this won't be a quick or straightforward process. The numerous challenges and political dynamics at play suggest that it may take over a year to see any substantial progress. In summary, the situation is nothing short of complex, and the conversations are far from over. As we continue to gather more information, rest assured that we will be right here to keep you informed. We kindly request you to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel to ensure you never miss an update. Stay tuned for our next video update. We'll see you there.